feel like someone breathed new air into my lungs. I'm not Abnegation. I'm not Dauntless. I'm Divergent. So, what I'm bringing to you today is Divergent by Veronica Roth. And this is set in a dystopian world in Chicago. And it has 5 different factions. Yeah, the first one is Abnegation. Well, it's one Beatrice Pryor, which is the main character. She's from Abnegation, and they believe in being selfless, and they will help you out, and putting other people first. And then you have Dauntless, and they are the military people. So they kind of like guard the people, and they're like, yeah, and they believe in courage and facing your fears. Then you have Candor, and they believe in telling the truth. That everything is black and white. That's why they wear black and white. And then you have Amity, and they are the peaceful people. They are the farmers. They are they harvest the land and all of that. Then lastly, you have Erudite, and they believe in knowledge or strive for knowledge, and they are they value intelligence. And then these are the 5 factions. Then whoa, what happens if you fail initiation of one of these factions? Because when you're 16, you get to choose a faction. First, you're given an aptitude test for the one you're most supposed to go into, but the choice is yours, of course. Faction before blood, as the manifesto goes. But if you fail initiation, whoa, what happens? I'll tell you what happens. You become factionless, and that you don't want that, because as the book describes, it's like you live without a purpose, you live without a class. You're like your class, without a society. And you live without a society, I would say. And as the book, there are characters in the book that would rather die than become factionless. That tells you something. Okay, so the 3 major themes in this book that really stood out to me is, number 1, identity. Okay, so you kind of, Beatrice, as she later is named, she has an internal battle with herself. And this is explored throughout the whole book. You have this constant battle or constant internal conflict. And is that a direct result of her divergency? And what I mean by divergency is that at the aptitude test, instead of having one faction that you are to or you should choose, she has 3 factions. She has Erudite, Dauntless, and Abnegation. That is, that doesn't happen. It's so unusual. It is, and Divergent people, they're the ones being hunted down, killed. You're killed for your divergency, so it's a dangerous thing to be. So is this a direct link to her personality, her divergency personality, or is it just not that? Okay, and the second theme is fear. Okay, and I would say what the book really explores is, the phenomena of, when we face our fears, when we go through, we have courage and all of that. Are we ever really free from fear? Are we ever really, free from it? And like the fear landscape, the way it's described in the book, you have people like, does crazy things to you. Facing your fears in a simulation where it actually feels real. So you're giving this serum. Oh, yeah, it sounds horrible. The third theme that stood out is society and class, of course, because you have the different factions, you have the different systems, and being factionless is like, no, you don't want to be that. You're supposed to stick with your group of people. You do not wander away from that, And yeah. What I didn't like about the book. That's a hard one. What I didn't like about it is, they go to the fence, and you kind of like, there's an outside world, there's an outside danger there, the whole, the area they live in is completely, has, a fence and everything around it. but you're never, they never tell you why or anything. And of course, they take it up later on, next book and everything. But it's still like, the only clue you get is Triss going, oh, they lock the gates from the outside, maybe trying to keep people in. Why is that? Why? Okay, what I loved about this book is the depth of exploration of fear and courage. It goes back to the fear theme, but I mean, they just really explore with fear landscape, and yeah, they really raise a lot of questions that you start asking yourself. Anyways, so this is the end of my book review. Guys, stay cool and stay awesome. Continue living your life to the fullest. And I truly, truly, truly recommend this book. Read it. Read it. I know you want to. Just read it.